Hi there, 5th grade math students. This is chapter 11.3, Combinations. We're going to learn to list and count all possible combinations for a given scenario. We'll learn to draw a tree diagram to show all possible combinations, and then we'll also learn to use multiplication to find the number of combinations. Let's get started on this fun logic problem of a lesson. Let's first explore using organized lists to find the number of possible combinations. Marion is going to paint a rectangle and a triangle. She can paint each shape red or blue. There are different ways or combinations that she can paint the shapes. The number of combinations simply means the number of ways of selecting or grouping items where the order is not important. We're going to make an organized list to show the possible combinations. Then we're going to count the possible number of combinations. An organized list helps us to record combinations in a systematic or organized way. So let's start by listing the different ways that we could paint the rectangle and the triangle in combination. First, we could paint a red rectangle and a red triangle. That's one possible combination. We could also paint a red rectangle and a blue triangle. We could paint a blue rectangle and a blue triangle. And finally, we could paint a blue rectangle and a red triangle. There are 4 possible combinations for painting the shapes. Since these are limited options, it's pretty easy to simply list all the choices that you have. Only 2 shapes, only 2 colors, so we can quickly see that we've met all the possible options with the 4 we have listed here. Try this one on your own. Keith wants to order a sandwich and a drink. His sandwich choices are tuna, chicken, and ham, and his drink choices are lemonade and orange juice. Make an organized list of the combinations. How many different combinations could Keith make? Next, if there's a roast beef sandwich available, how many combos could Keith make now? Press pause while you work. We have more to learn after this. A tree diagram is another way to show combinations. Let's go back to the example from the beginning of this lesson with the red and blue rectangles or triangles. A tree diagram shows the possible combinations for painting Marion's rectangle and triangle in either red or blue. Each stem of the tree diagram can be traced from left to right and represents a possible combination. So we can see here that we start with the colored shapes. We list the possible shapes or colors for the rectangle, red and blue. We then add the triangle, and for a red rectangle, we can paint a red or a blue triangle. For a blue rectangle, we can paint a red or a blue triangle. At the end, we list the total combination, red rectangle, red triangle, and so on and so forth through the chart. Let's work together to complete one of these. Ms. Davis has 2 pairs of shoes and 4 dresses. The colors of her shoes are red and black. The colors of her dresses are white, black, maroon, and beige. If Mrs. Davis wants to match a pair of shoes to a dress, how many combinations does she have? Okay, so we've begun by listing outfits and then showing the colors of shoes. Let's begin with the red shoes. We'll fill in the colors of the dresses to show each possible combination of red shoes with a dress. Her dresses were white, black, maroon, and beige. Now we repeat that process for the black shoes. She could wear the white dress, the black dress, the maroon dress, or the beige dress. Now let's record and count the combinations. I'm going to make this go quickly by simply abbreviating our colors. Our first choice is red shoes with a white dress. Next, red shoes with a black dress. Red shoes with a maroon dress. Red shoes with a beige dress. Then we have black shoes with a white dress, black with black, black with maroon, and black with beige. Okay, I'm going to add a K to this just to keep it clear. All right, how many combos do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 possible combinations of shoes and dress. Here's a practice problem for you. A teacher has 6 different chapter books and 3 different math books. She wants to give 1 chapter book and 1 math book to a student. Make a tree diagram to show the possible combinations. Press pause while you work. We have one last thing to learn in chapter 11.3. Let's refer back one final time to Marion's problem of painting a rectangle and a triangle, either red or blue. We can use multiplication to solve her problem as well. Marion has 2 possible colors for painting each rectangle and 2 possible colors for painting each triangle. So we can take her color choices for the rectangle and multiply it by her color choices for the triangle. 2 color choices for the rectangle times 2 color choices for the triangle gives us the total number of combinations, 4. Let's work this out using another example. Let's say that Mr. Atkins has 5 shirts and 3 pairs of pants. Find the number of combinations of matching a shirt and a pair of pants. Well, he has 5 shirts, 3 pairs of pants, so there are 15 possible combinations. And let's close out chapter 11.3 by revisiting our problem of the teacher and the books. If our teacher has 6 different chapter books and 3 different math books and wants to give 1 of each to a student, use multiplication to find the number of combinations that are possible. Thanks for your hard work on this today, folks. I'll see you tomorrow to do more practice with finding different combinations using the 3 techniques we learned today. See you then.